Welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, we're actually going to be installing this Plenum Spacer from Z1 Motorsports. So the passenger sides, it's removed and detached. You're gonna have to do that to the driver's side. It's got a few clips that you gotta undo, but try your best not to break them.
These you just have to squeeze them in and then push them through the hole like so.
That was easy. It's finally off. Now we gotta take off the engine cover. It seems to be about 8 steps. So now we're taking off the plastic engine cover and then this metal part. But it's gonna be about, well, it looks like there's about 15 bolts to undo. So prepare for that. Plastic part is undone.
Damn, that boy dusty.
Yeah, he kind of dusty. Got all the bolts on the respective sides and their placements, and then we have the stock parts right here, just that we don't, we keep them all in one place. But this install shouldn't be too bad. There's 6 bolts on the top that you gotta crack loose. What size is it?
It's a 10 millimeter.
So it's a 10 millimeter. Make sure to crack them loose in a certain order so that you don't potentially crack the cover. Clean. To keep all the bolts, in their respective places and more organized, we kind of laid it out in terms of how the paper is. So yeah, that's just a little tip if any of you guys want to keep the bolts organized. Ooh, okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere, boys. We're getting, ooh, okay. I think the cover is finally all the way off. There are a few little hoses in there and bolts that you need to watch for clearance, but I believe now it's coming off. Alright.
This out of the way.
We did have to take off the intake tubing for it to fully come off, so just note that. But you can see the goods underneath. This is where the spacer will basically sit, right here. Make sure to line up the holes just so that you can ensure fitment is correct. But I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, and the fitment is made to basically as close to OEM as possible, so shouldn't have too many troubles with that. We're putting in the new hardware.
Bottom ones is stock.
Yeah, bottom ones are stock, but these top 3 are what they provided. So it helps if you have a second person so that they can read off what order you need to tighten the bolts.
Okay, and then 9, the long one.
9
As
right
you can
here.
see, we're doing here. Here's a close-up of the Plenum Spacer. It raises it about 5/16 of an inch, and you can see it right there. It looks pretty nice. It's literally like sandwiched in between the intake manifold, but there it is. The intake tubing was reattached. Everything's tightened down, and we're ready to put the engine, the plastic engine cover back on.
Yeah, that's it.
Last part is the strut brace, and then it'll be all secured.
We gotta put this plastic clip through there.
All right, now it just needs to be bolted in. The front strut tower bar is now bolted on. So that concludes the Z1 Motorsports Plenum Spacer install. Hopefully you guys like this video. Comment, like, and subscribe, but we'll see you on the next upload.